Hey guys, it's RJ. Thanks for tuning into another show today. So in this episode, we're going to recap the week that was of the Elite 8. I'll show you who's in and who's out as we set the stage for the Final Four that will be taking place right after this video airs. So if you want to see how your favorite credit card is making out in the tournament, go ahead, press that subscribe button, and let's get to work. So first up, if you're new here picking this up for the first time, Credit Card Madness is the channel spin on March Madness. So March Madness being the college basketball tournament that happens all through the month of March. This is our spin just with credit cards, but of course you guys, the viewers at home, get to vote and decide who's in and who's out each week of the tournament. So I won't even build any more suspense. We all know why you're here. Let's take a look and see how the Elite 8 played out last week. So overall, we ended up with 172 responses total, so definitely appreciate you guys showing up in force and participating in the tournament. Now our first matchup in the Elite 8 saw the City Prestige versus the Chase Freedom Flex, and to my surprise, the City Prestige actually comes out triumphant with just about 60% of the overall vote. Now I will add some context here. This is one matchup that I was monitoring all week, as it was touch and go through the majority of the week. In the latter half of the week, a lot of votes came in the City Prestige card's favor, pushing it on to the Final Four. Matchup number 2 saw the Wells Fargo Propel versus the City Double Cash, and the City Double Cash's 2% cashback just wasn't enough, and you can see it absolutely got hammered by the Wells Fargo Propel, which took home just about 75% of the vote, moving it into the Final Four. The third matchup of the Elite 8 saw the Bank of America Cash Rewards versus the American Express Platinum card, and here it just was not a contest. The Platinum card took home 82% of the overall vote, moving it on to the Final Four. Now the fourth match of the Elite 8 saw some family infighting between the American Express Gold card and the American Express Hilton Aspire card. Now this one was close for most of the week, but in the end the Hilton Aspire card comes out with a solid victory, taking home 56% of the vote and locking in the last seat in the Final Four. So there you go guys, that is the Elite 8, how the matchups played out according to you at home. Now I would like to add a little bit of commentary to what we just saw, and of course the one we have to talk about first is Chase versus City. Now overall these are two very different cards. The City Prestige clocking in at about a $500 annual fee with a lot of perks and multipliers to go along with it. Freedom Flex on the other hand has no annual fee but does hold its own with a lot of multipliers, including those quarterly rotating categories. So on the surface I don't necessarily think that the Prestige beating out the Flex is necessarily an upset on paper. I do think City beating out Chase is an upset given the additional context. And by that I mean the sentiment on City hasn't been so great over the last few years, especially when City went through and they nerfed a lot of their travel cards, the Prestige being one of them, removing a lot of the travel insurance and protections the travel cards normally come with. Additionally, again, it was a few years back, but City also nerfed that 4th night free perk that really everyone loved on the City Prestige. Originally it was unlimited, and now it's down to I think you can use it twice a year, which is still pretty good. But when you bring in that context and the overall sentiment, at least I thought was out there on City, that's why I'm a little bit surprised that the Prestige ends up advancing. But overall on paper, I don't think it's that much of an upset. Freedom Flex was just outmatched there, as sad as I am to see it out of the tournament. Now the other matchup of interest, in my opinion, was the Gold card versus the Aspire card. Now in this one, I am a little bit surprised the Gold card lost given the timing of the matchup. Amex, in my opinion, has really tried to make 2021 quarter one the quarter of the Gold card again. We just saw a record high sign-up bonus on the Gold card for I think it was 75,000 membership reward points. Amex recently added that Uber Cash credit that seems to be well received, and they even brought back the Rose Gold version, which originally was just a limited edition version of the card. So I thought the Gold card could ride its popularity in all the headlines you see right now into the Final Four, but it just was not a match for its bigger brother, the Amex Aspire card. The Aspire card is one of those cards out there that, yes, it does clock in at a hefty annual fee of $450, but it brings so much to the table that I know folks out there that have 2 Aspire cards pay both annual fees and still manage to get value out of the card. So it's not super surprising to see the Hilton Aspire end up beating the Gold, though I did think some of the news and headlines would have helped give the Gold card a little bit of an edge in this matchup. And of course, let me know down below in the comments how your brackets are looking and what you think of the Elite 8 and how it played out. So anyways, with Elite 8 in the books, now we set the stage for the Final Four. We have 4 cards left. Let's take a look at those matchups now. So our first matchup is going to see the City Prestige versus the Wells Fargo Propel card. And I will briefly put a slide on screen for each one of the cards, just to give you a feel for what each one is bringing to the table. So Prestige clocking in at a $495 annual fee. We do get some solid travel multipliers, a credit, and that 4th night free perk, which is still a fan favorite even if it was nerfed a little bit a few years ago. Propel card on the other side of the aisle is a really popular no annual fee card. You get a wide range of 3x multipliers, some cell phone insurance to boot. And the second matchup of the Final Four sees the legendary American Express Platinum card versus another American Express family member in the American Express Hilton Aspire card. So taking a look at the Platinum card first, we all know this one really well. We got a $550 annual fee. Multipliers here, not much to write home about. However, the story is told in the credits and the benefits section, so a lot of value to be had if you're a frequent traveler. And then the other heavyweight card from American Express is the Hilton Aspire card. So very similar, $450 annual fee. Multipliers here are strong if you're looking to earn Hilton points, obviously. Benefits here also strong, giving you diamond status, a weekend reward night when you renew, the airline fee credit, priority pass, and a Hilton on-property credit. Alright, and there we go. The stage has officially been set for the Final Four. So there will be a brand new survey link down in the description and the comments below, along with a full schedule for the remaining part of the tournament. We're doing the Elite 8 recap and Final Four setup. Now, next Monday will be the Final Four recap, and we'll set the stage for the championship round, which will see 2 cards square off in a winner-take-all battle for the crown and be named the winner of the first ever Credit Card Madness tournament. Again, full schedule down below, and of course check out the channel Twitter account as well. I might play around and put up some teaser numbers throughout the week if you're interested in seeing how we're leaning, so let me know if you're interested in seeing that. So as always, guys, thank you so much for playing and participating. I think this has been really fun. So of course the ask here, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your coworkers, anyone who you think would have fun playing in this tournament with us. It's not too late to get out and vote and decide who is going to be the champion. So anyways, guys, if you like this one, drop me a thumbs up down below. If you found it interesting or you're really invested in the tournament at this point, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, posting content just like this about 3 to 4 times a week, as well as obviously tournament updates. Question for you guys is, let me know down below your thoughts on the last round and what you think about the Final Four and who you want to see advance to the final round. Love to get your thoughts on this, guys, and hope you're having fun playing along at home. So anyways, that's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon in the next one.